Hey everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Crystal. So before we head into the next point of interest, we're going to head to another quote-unquote point of interest. This is Dark Cave.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah, this is not very interesting, actually. I made that up completely. You can't see anything without Flash.
Now,
we did get Flash.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing, though, is that Flash sucks. Also,
you mean the move or the hero?
Fuck, dude,
Look at
lucky.
this fucking first encounter.
And it's trash this gen, but how do I put this? Like, later games... you want to know what the funny thing is? Dunsparce sucks in this game, but later games when he gets a better TM pool, he's a fun little Pokemon to use sometimes.
Fucking Dunsparce.
Based off of the Tsuchinoko, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, here's the thing. Dunsparce literally is a 1% encounter, and it was my first encounter in the damn cave.
Lucky you.
Yeah, lucky me. Great. Yay, I'm not going to use it. This is not the reason why I came to the Dark Cave for. I mean, sure, if I was going for Pokedex completion. You know, to this day, I still have not completed Gen 2's Pokedex.
I came close.
What stopped you?
The events, and there was just a few others I couldn't get a hand on. But it was my final end was ultimately 244 seen, 219 caught.
Yeah, that would do it. Yeah, but this is the reason why I'm
here. There we are.
Hey, Teddy Ursa.
The one I requested for this run.
Yeah, this was Matt's request for the full team.
Honestly,
Teddy Ursa.
He's much better with abilities in Gen 3, but you ultimately end up picking between one of the two. Teddy Ursa's got good attack power, some okayish defenses, but that's about it.
Yeah, he's basically going to be my coverage for elements that I'm lacking because for a while I won't have much against water types.
Teddy Ursa doesn't have a good special attack.
No, but I can give him Thunder Punch, and Thunder Punch is physical. Something. Yeah, Thunder Punch is physical.
No. Thunder Punch is physical in Gen 4. Gen 2, it's still elemental.
Is it?
Yes. I made a mistake when I was talking about it in in the earlier part. Somebody rightfully pointed me out on it. Yes, there are two elementals. There's a better split in terms of the physical and special attack stats.
Yeah.
But the attacks themselves are still based off of elemental properties. Thunder Punch is electrical, thus runs on special attacks. In Gen 4, Thunder Punch would gain physical properties while being a Thunder move. So it would work off of Teddy Ursa and by extent Ursa Ring's better attack.
Okay.
Regarding abilities with Teddy Ursa and Ursa Ring. The problem is, though, that with that Pokemon is that, like Taurus, it kind of finds itself a bit on a... You find yourself needing to use one of the two abilities to make it work, and you're really wishing you had the other one at the same time.
Yes.
In other words, its abilities are Guts or Quick Feet. If you do Guts, Ursa Ring lacks the speed to really outspeed many of the other hitters and gets one shot at first. Likewise, with Quick Feet, Ursa Ring just doesn't have enough to knock out the enemies, so you end up missing one of the two you really need. Until
I get a dedicated electric type, though, Teddy Ursa will pretty much be my hard-hitting normal type, but also cover electric at the same time. Because later down the road, when we go to Goldenrod City, you can buy all three elemental punches.
Right.
I got fire types handle that as well as water types, so what I'm really lacking is electricity for now, because Crystal, again, removes Mareep. So you can't...
I use Magnemite for my electric types.
You can get Magnemite later down the road. That's perfectly fine. Or you can get lucky, and when you get the odd egg from the daycare center for your first visit, it's random.
It's random. It could be anything, including Elekid.
It could be Elekid or Pichu. Pichu's electric type and get you for something Pikachu and all that sort of thing. But that's...
I manipulated that because I wanted to smooch him.
Yeah. Oh, the Baby Jinx?
Yeah, the Ice Psychic type is really good in this game, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Seriously, I think one of my gold team Jinx was like level 86.
So we're gonna get our new HM slave. Basically, that's the only reason why I would ever catch a Bellsprout, because it can learn both Flash and Cut.
In Gen 4, the Pokemon Cranidos was my HM slave. Really fucking good at it too, because I gave him 3 offensive moves and his high attack power, so that made him useful for that.
How many Pokemon do you need in Sinnoh entirely just to deal with HMs for traveling? Given the number of HMs in Sinnoh.
Number of Pokemon?
Yeah,
can do almost everything if you rotate them around.
If you play your cards right, what's the minimum you can need for
2, really?
Just 2?
Maybe 3. 2, maybe 3. But the thing is, though, is that honestly, I usually use 2 at most, and then anyways, I just alternated whatever I needed.
Anyway, so what we're doing now is we're heading west of Violet City.
That's where we got Bellsprout.
Yeah, that's where we got Bellsprout, but this is also where we can get Growl. This is Crystal only for the record. Yeah.
That's a heartbreaker.
Yeah, the only pain in the ass about Growlithe is that it knows Roar, and in a random battle, your Pokemon runs away in fear. I'm a ghost, bitch. I should be scaring you.
Oh, the irony.
Yeah, I should be scaring you.
depending on what kind of person you are, you could scare a ghost. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Or maybe your Ghastly's a timid nature.
But Growlithe's a good boy. Growlithe's my
Growlithe
favorite
is a
fire
great
type.
Pokemon.
It's my favorite fire type.
And he gets better in later games, especially when he starts picking up electric attacks. But ultimately, in this game, it's pretty much fire all the way.
Yeah, fire all the way, and it can only evolve into Arcanine by using a Firestone, but you want to hold off until like level 50.
It was one of the weirdest decisions I think the Pokemon games have ever made. Once your Pokemon evolves by Stone, that's it. It's not learning anything else.
It's not learning anything else.
Unless with few exceptions. I think one exception I can think of is Ralts. The Ralts line when it is a Kirlia. When a Kirlia male evolves by Stone to Gallade, it will still learn moves. But that's like one of the few exceptions I can think of off the top of my head.
Also, isn't there an occasion where a Pokemon will only learn a certain move, though, if you use a stone on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the birthday boy calling.
Yeah, shout when he comes. I was like, no, you're all the way over there, man. I was
Yeah,
like,
but why not
just
train?
fucking, I'll just go to the fucking Pokemon Center.
I was going to say, just kick the kid's head in.
But it's his birthday.
Exactly, birthday kicks. Punches.
It's always his
Goddamn.
birthday. Anyway, so our next point of destination we want
Is
to
the
head to
Kerberry.
is Union Cave. Union Cave is south of Violet City, so we're going to head there next.
Why do you think we call it Union Cave?
I don't know why I call it Union Cave.
Because here's the thing. I'm drawing. That was a rhetorical question. The runes of the alphabet to Johnny's left here that he's not going to.
Not yet.
They're all connected by the Union Cave. So to get to other areas, you're going to need to navigate the cave. Unfortunately, to truly explore the cave, you're going to want to get a Pokemon with Surf.
That's why I'm waiting until I get Surf before I explore ruins.
Also, on Fridays, there's a good Pokemon to get in there.
Yes, there is. It's Lapras.
A nice Pokemon. Honestly, my go-to water type in this one, I'm not raising only because Gyarados is kind of like a non-option for me here.
Yeah.
I also have to be a Gem Sleeve. But Lapras is really damn good. A good HP, a great HP stat, good stats in the other areas.
So
Shit, he got neuralized.
yeah. So yeah, we're gonna call it the Nueralizer effect because we're skipping. Here's the thing: in terms of what kind of trainers I'm skipping, it's not just a matter of like the not mandatory ones. If they don't have any Pokemon we haven't seen already before, not important.
That's fine.
You know, if they have a new Pokemon that we haven't seen yet, I'll show it off, sure. Even if it's not mandatory. Mandatory trainer battles will show off because they're mandatory. You have to show them off. They're in your way. But every other case, everyone's getting neuralized.
Oh, great. Spasms. You can rematch her for trainer battles if you want to. I wouldn't hold on to her number for anything.
She's also really chatty.
I'm trying to think if this is one of them that doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not her. It's a different picnicker. I'm sorry.
Female Nidoran.
Yes.
Female Nidoran evolved into Nidoqueen. This is where they got the idea to give every Pokemon a gender as well as give them different properties between attack and defense. Unfortunately, in Nidoran's case, the defense buff ain't significant, and it costs the attack that Nidoking had, so I wouldn't bother with her too much. Good HM. Good TM and HM pool, though, when it's a Nidoqueen.
Hey, that guy you were talking to before you got to the picnicker and the Nueralizer.
Yeah.
The guy said it's a nice Pokemon you got there. Be a shame if someone stole him.
But it doesn't work for Team Rocket, though.
I know.
I thought he would have.
Yeah, no, maybe he's a recruit.
Secret operative.
A spy.
Black Ops.
Team Rocket Black Ops. We're not fucking around anymore.
Okay, so apparently they're the money.
Switchblade, I choose you.
Yeah.
Apparently the money you get is called pocket money.
Is it called pocket money?
Yeah.
Okay, that's boring.
Switchblade, I choose you. Go Onage.
Yeah. Hey, we got Liz's number, which won't really matter much anyway.
Yeah, she doesn't do anything for me as far as I
Nah,
remember.
just another source of rematches and all that sort of thing.
The thing is, though, is that I was thinking of a different picnicker who every once in a blue, when she calls you to give you an item, it'll be the Leaf Stone.
Yeah, there are a couple of trainers. I mean,
There are.
Elemental Stones. That's the only way you're getting Elemental Stones in this game.
And that was not present in Gold and Silver.
Thank God.
What do you mean, thank God? That was not present in
No,
Gold and Silver? Crystal adds that. That's a thank God for that.
No. What I mean, yeah, because Elemental Stones were not in Gold and Silver, period.
No, you couldn't get renewable ones.
You couldn't get renewable ones. You just had to, like, the one-offs.
Right.
And so you had to, like, I guess, trade them from... Well, how the hell would you get more Elemental Stones, actually?
You didn't?
You just didn't. Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure...
Nope. The only way you were getting the other Elemental Stone evolutions was by trading them from the Time Machine.
Okay, I guess I see what you mean. Because I'm thinking of, like... Because I know there are people that give you stones when you get their numbers.
There's only one other place you can get stones, but that's a one-time thing. Other than that, whatever you find is whatever you got to make you do
Yeah,
it.
because I will be contacting the guy that gives me the Water Stone later, because I do want Vaporeon back in my team later.
Right. How many water types we got?
Just
Vaporeon.
Just
Totodile for the moment. But Generation 2, when I get to the Kanto part, is always a game where I make a second team. You know, and that's where I start putting. You know, it happens that all my favorites are Gen 1. You know, I love Vaporeon. I love Raichu. I love. I mean, Gyarados is like a staple.
Well, for me, but
yeah, I mean, I like Gyarados too.
Go, my little cub.
Oh, you're getting
By the by, Teddy Ursa's Lick will run off of its physical stats, so make good use of that if you can.
So you're using Teddy Ursa against Polyswag?
But no, it's just It's got little sunglasses and those sort of things.
With the kissy lips.
And like,
That's its intestines.
and like,
hanging out.
I was also talking to my friend about this because I told him that we're doing Crystal. So then we told him that like, oh, we picked Totodile. I was like, why'd you pick Trash? And then we told, no, we didn't pick Trash.
Yeah,
we picked Totodile.
Yeah,
Chikorita's Trash. He's like, fight me.
All right, let's go.
All right,
None of
square-
I mean, we
Alright.
can run the numbers.
It's like, all right, square up.
You know,
Sorry, just Chikorita's not that interesting of a Pokemon
no,
in
it
Gen
is
2.
not. Meanwhile, once you brought out the water type, now the sorry, I'm getting a little tongue-tied there. Poliwag
fine.
will keep trying to do hypnosis on you, which is honestly pretty damn helpful for you. Which is why Poliwag is actually, I said it before in the part 2 or 3, Poliwag's a great backup water type Pokemon.
Yeah.
Doubly so for the additional hypnosis.
Hypnosis really makes it viable for just like stalling and other sort of thing and just capturing and stuff too. But you say I get Ghastly for that too.
But there's also another reason for the hypnosis. If you put enemies to sleep, you can make them. You can try to do early stage focus punch. No, I'm sorry. Focus punching is Gen 3. Never mind. I'm sorry.
You know, Matt's
jumping the
compendium
gun.
of Pokemon knowledge is massive when he keeps.
Wait,
focusing
isn't
on
Focus
Pokemon.
Punch in Street Fighter? Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's that thing when that's the
The Street Fighter 4 mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it'd be very interesting. I would like to see that. No, what I'm doing right now though is that I'm focusing strictly on Totodile until it reaches level 18. Because it's really weird about Totodile. He doesn't evolve into Crocodile until 18.
But then he evolves from Feraligatr first.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of like an interesting trade-off. It's like the inverse Bulbasaur.
It's something they tried to do with the Gen 2 starters, and to my knowledge, thus far, I think it's the only time they did it with the Gen 2 starters.
Because I think Cyndaquil evolves into
Quilava
Quilava
14.
was it 14 or 16? Was
It's
it
14.
It's 14, yeah.
But then he evolves into Typhlosion at 36.
Yeah. So, yeah, Totodile in a way is kind of like the inverse Bulbasaur, where he evolves late, first evolution, and then second evolution he evolves early.
Right.
Where in Bulbasaur's case, he evolves early, but wait, it's not until like, what, 32, I think it was
Yeah.
for Venusaur?
16 and 32.
16 and 32.
16 and 32 for Bulbasaur, 1636 for Blastoise, and 1636 for Charizard.
Yeah, but we gotta have Pokemon tradition now at this point where we find that one fisherman that has nothing but fucking Magikarp.
Hey, don't knock it though. That's
all
additional
6.
training to your HP stat.
Yeah. Wait,
All-
do EVs count for trainer battles?
They will.
They do?
They do.
They do. Okay, I
They
thought
do.
that was only for random battles.
No, it's for trainer battles too.
Just imagine this.
And
Okay.
Johnny lost his patience, and I wholeheartedly
It is
understand.
that dude. All Magikarp.
This asshole's
Like,
got a 15 and
like
1
it's traditional, but whatever. It's like it's still boring.
Like, just imagine.
It's about as entertaining as watching a bear swat at some damn fish in this thing.
Like, just imagine. You have all 5 Magikarp. You have 6 Magikarp.
Yeah.
And experience share.
Hey man, if I was a Gyarados breeder, that would save me so much time.
Holy 6 Gyaradoses in one team.
That's my fucking wet dream for Pokemon. Anyway, this guy here, you might want to get his number for, but you won't use it immediately, but at some point, I think it's him. He will call you about a Quillfish spawn. He'll call you about the Quillfish biting off the hook, which is a 1% chance of Pokemon rate, which
Yeah.
also gives you a water poison type, which again, not bad.
He's pretty much the Quillfish in this game is pretty much the aquatic Dunsparce.
He's
In terms
that.
of encounter rates,
Yeah.
it's only 1%. Otherwise, if you don't wait until they're swarming, it's 1%.
Quillfish has got good it's got good attack stats, and not for nothing, he's pretty nimble too. But he has low HP, so take your lumps.
It's all you gotta do is hit him once.
And he has a pufferfish Pokemon.
Yeah.
Johnny going with those first strats, getting a paralyzing licking.
I do paralysis is one of my favorite statuses in Pokemon. Period. If not because of like the chance of a Pokemon not being able to move, it's the speed loss that I
Right.
really like.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit, are you going to keep Lick at least until you get through Morty?
Yeah, because it's Ghost type.
Right. Smart man.
Assuming I don't get rid of Ghastly at that time, I don't see any reason why I would get rid of Lick for today, because that does give him good coverage for Ghost type as well.
And not only that, not for nothing, until Gen 4, where some Dark type moves become physical in nature, that would be much better for it.
Yeah. Any reason particularly? I mean, I'm pretty sure we've asked this in
Wooper.
Gen 1. Why do Ghost types not effective against normal types?
because it's sort of like a plane. It's like the plane of existence sort of thing. We can't touch ghosts. Ghosts can't touch us directly.
But only normal types are exempt for that. I just find it so weird. Like, they don't believe in ghosts. It's like they're atheists. Or it's like that.
By the by, Whooper. He looks silly, but I won't lie. Water and ground in this book, you only have a quad weakness to grass to worry about. Straight up, though, that's the only thing you got to worry about.
I feel bad.
And a water ground type can actually, early in the competitive scene, Kyogre could actually be stalled out by a fucking Quagsire, if not using Gastrodon.
I think I read up that when Whooper evolves into Quagsire, all of its stats just straight up fucking double.
They do.
It's like it's a pretty obnoxious evolution.
And not only that, like I said, water and ground, great offensive typing.
Ekans.
Hey, it's Snake.
Yeah.
Ekans, as I said before, nothing noteworthy about it just yet. It's got no real moves it can really take advantage of, and its defenses don't help it yet. Later on, it would get Intimidate to help with some of that, but nothing special.
Like I feel bad for Whooper.
Why is that?
He has no arms.
Whooper has lived for countless years without the need for arms.
I'm sorry, I still think of fucking Burger Kong reference in our old Resident Evil 2 Let's Play. Home with the Whooper.
Whooper.
I hope Burger Kong is still a thing in the remake.
It needs to be, otherwise it wastes my time.
And then when Resident Evil 3 comes up, Mayor McCheese.
Oh, God.
$1 million. What a steal.
Bullshit.
For Slowpoke Tail?
Yeah, why not? Come on.
That is a delicacy.
Yeah, I suppose so.
There's a gap in here, as Johnny's going to right now. One day during the week, you'll find as one of those 7 siblings there for each day of the week. They'll give you a unique power-up item for a different type. I believe that there is Monica, who will give you the Poison Barb on Mondays.
How do you feel about certain TMs or items being only available on certain days of the week?
Fine by me. Gives you something to look forward to.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Now you got an old rod. They do better than Magikarp. Unfortunately, it's still by and large Magikarp.
Yeah. Magikarp is the highest encounter you have for old rods. So, I mean, if you want to raise a Gyarados at some point.
At this point,
assuming you're not going for the red one, the mandatory red one.
I actually raised the blue one normally. Then I found out about the red one. I was like, oh, fuck.
Well, yeah, because if Gyarados is one of your favorite Pokemon, of course, it's only logical that you'll raise one before you actually run into the one in Lake of Rage. Which, by the way, is still one of my favorite names of a location in Pokemon history, the Lake of Rage.
I mean, not for nothing. That's like, how do you market that to tourists?
Yeah.
Here at our beloved Mahogany Town, we have a lovely little city in which the local Gyarados will rampage and destroy everything.
Another satisfied customer. We'll see you guys for next time, Pokemon Crystal.